guys. Lemons is retired. Don't know what Lemons is done. Right, we've got some people going out now. Right, Radius and the Williams going out for a lap. Nobody else come out the pit lane just yet, apart from Hitman and the AlphaTauri. Everybody slowly coming out now, all feeding out the pit lane. Right, we're back for Tier 1 in F1ABEEZ, round 10 I believe this is, at France. Right, CDL going through the last sector now. Going to go on to a lap soon. See what he can do in the Mercedes. Hypes as well, just behind him in the Red Bull. Right, Hypes going on to a lap now. CDL on a lap 2, Radius as well. See what they can all do. Hypes, decent first corner, doesn't hit the apex, going through the second corner. Not too bad, keeping it on the track. Decent first few turns. There's a yellow flag sector 3, I'm just going to assume that is somebody just on an out lap, just waiting. Hypes looked quick through the first sector, decent so far. Gets on the throttle, nice and easy, doesn't want to push it too far. Cross to see, kicks out of the chicane there. Going to be a good race today, round 10. Hype's currently on 97 points in the Red Bull, Lewis on 92 in the Mercedes, so it's all hyping up. Harvey is just there as well in the Alpine with 81 points. But Hype's just going through the last sector, see what he can do. CDL round the second last corner. About to go round the last corner, nice and easy in. Didn't realise Hitman was on the lap. Hitman with 29.8. CDL across the line, can he beat Hitman? No, he can't, so it's a 30.7. See what Hypes can do as he crosses the line. It's 29.8. Solid lap from him. Nanj in the Williams goes quicker though. Good lap from him, clearly. Night Fever comes, that's Matty actually. Matty ran the last corner onto the DRS straight. What can he do over the line? Oh wait, that's his out lap. I'm actually going on. Ignore that. Right, Lewis, second in the championship right now, 5 points behind Hypes. He goes out for his lap. Let's see what he can do. Through this first sector, a little bit slow on the exit of turn 2. Decent start to the lap though. It's not great. Well in there through these next corners, see what he can do here. Doesn't really get on the throttle too early. Uses a little bit of the track limits. Nice out he goes though. Through there quite smooth. Don't know what Elephant's doing, he's been doing the whole lap. But Lewis down the straight, see how he can do the chicane. Decent in the first part. Really good out the second. Decent exit out. Looks to be a good lap so far from Lewis. Lewis going through the right hand sweeper. Nice on the exit. Not putting on the power too much, sorry. Nice and easy. Teammate Night Fever lets him pass. He's set to 30.8. Round the last corner, Lewis goes. What's he gonna set? Can he beat his championship rival of Hypes? Cross the line. Does beat Hypes, not by much though. Only by 700ths. Right now, Lemons in the McLaren. Races for the actual esports team, so let's see what he can do. Possibly go for pole. Lemons just go straight through the thing. Lovely. Jake comes around the last corner onto DRS. What's he going to get as he passes the line? Puts it 7th and 30.2. Decent lap from him. Elephant finally on a lap after the first, I don't know what, 2 laps where he was warming up his tyres and stuff. Goes through the chicane, nice and easy, not too bad. Up. Through the right-hander, max throttle through there. Now through the sweeping right-hander, slows it down nice, uses as much of the track as he can. Decent exit out, uses all the curb. Good exit out there again. Out of the last corner, Elephant goes. Across the line he goes. Goes 7th. Beats Jake with a 30.1. Right, I'm assuming Lemons is finally on a lap now after earlier. Through the chicane, nice. He might get track limits for that. I'm not too sure though. I don't really know the track limits around France. But on the exit, nice and easy. Out he goes. Through the sweeper, nice and easy, using all the track he can. Nice and easy out on the exit. It's a little bit wide there, weaves it in though. Doesn't look too great through there. See what Quasi's doing so far. He's only at the start of his laps, we'll wait till Lemons is done with his. Round the final corner, nice and easy, on the exit. Decent exit out. See what he gets as he goes across the line. Gets a 30.36. Slaps it 9th behind Jake and in front of Matty. Talking of Matty, he's going out again. Right, QWERTY, on board with QWERTY. Just come out the chicane, going up towards the flat out right-hander. Decent through the sweeper, gets on the power a little bit too early. Very, very good though. The exit, nice and easy. Up through into sector 3. Last part of sector 3, sorry. Rounds the second last corner, into the last corner. Nice and easy. On the exit well. What's he going to get as he goes across the line. Goes 9th, puts it in front of the Lemons. 30.34, not too bad. On board with Cuba here in the Aston. He's last of the people to set a time with a 30.8. Rounds that corner quite nice. Round the second corner, nice and easy. Into the last corner. Gets on the exit well. What's he going to get as he goes across the line? He needs to improve here. Otherwise he has a risk of being knocked out in Q1. Goes 7th, good that from Cuba, 30 flat. So that is very nice from him. Right, I think Matty's on a lap. But he's not, I lied. It's Harvey on a lap. You sure? I don't know, but he looks alright through there. No, he's not on a lap. However, I believe Harvey is on a lap, so it's good. Harvey round the flat out corner. Gonna go into the big long right sweeper. Got to get on the brake about now. Does it nicely. Doesn't use all of the track. And that's gonna be track limit. So there's a spin for Harvey. He's into the wall. He's not out though. He's probably taken some damage to his front left wing. So gonna have to pit in, change his front wing. But unlucky for him on the curb. But Bacon Soda yet to set a lap in P17. In a Mercedes. Down the DRS straight he goes towards the chicane. What can he do in the chicane? I lied, he's not even on a lap. Matty rounding the last corner. What can Matty get? Let's improve. Let's continue watching Matty. I think he's actually going for a lap now. That was his out lap. Using a bit too much curb, that's going to be invalidated. Not too good for Matty so far. But it's still just about in. Lays in the Red Bull. Out the chicane he comes, up towards the long right-hander. Full flat out through here. Then going towards the sweeper corner. Brakes nicely, doesn't use all the track. The exit where we saw Harvey spin here earlier. Plays doesn't spin. Good, obviously. Coming out of that corner, not too bad. Towards the second last corner he goes. Not too bad through there actually. And then into the last corner. Rounds it out nicely, doesn't hit any curbs. Keeps it all on the track. Where's he gonna go? Over the line. Let's hit 10th, 30.3, currently safe. Bottom of the drop zone. Right, Bacon Soda, I think, is currently on a lap. Into the chicane he goes. That might be track limits. He pulled out of it a little bit at the end. But he's actually recovered really nicely through the second part of the chicane. Going up towards the flat out right-hander and then in towards the sweeper. Start of sector 3 now. Into the sweeper he goes. Takes a lot of curb. Goes quite wide, using all the track he can. Onto the curb there. Into, I think that's the 4th last corner. Around the 3rd last. Using quite a lot of curb. And then into the 2nd last corner he goes. Rounds it quite nicely. Through the last corner. Where can he go? I just realised Hitman's retired. Completely missed that. Gets to set a lap. About to go over the line. Doesn't put it much higher, only puts it 16. Currently in the drop zone, not going for bacon. He's going to have to pit in and go for another lap if he has the time. But championship leader Hypes on his out lap. He's getting ready to go out for his second run of the session. Is Matty on a lap? I'm not sure. See what Matty can do even if he's not on a lap. Nah, goes a little bit wide. Nicely in though. On the fourth corner using a lot of curb. Nah, he's going into the pits. Right, I think Rave might be on a lap, but I'm not too sure. Right, out of the sector 1, decent start for him. I say that wide there, uses all the tracking codes, running down towards the chicane. Rave because he let his lap. Didn't really see the first sector, but he goes down the DRS straight. He's going to try and get that slipstream off Night Fever. Night Fever's not doing much help for his teammate Lewis. Lewis needs all the points he can get here today, but Night Fever not really helping with that in quali. Won't matter anyway, Hypes and Lewis will both go through in Q1. Hypes coming towards the flat-out right-hander. Lewis hasn't come out yet. I think he thinks he's safe. Cuba coming out as well. But Hypes round the sweeper. Decent from him. On the power nicely. Through the fourth last corner. Nice and easy. In the run towards the second last corner now. Gets that absolutely perfection. Harvey might be in his way. Don't know. I think Harvey's just avoided him, but Hypes might be annoyed at that one. I don't know if he's going to go quick. Hypes at 29.65 at the end, but he's alright. Right, but now through into the first set. Decent first turn. Probably going to track limits to that. Bit of a half spin. Unlucky for Cuba. That's probably going to be his quali over. I think he'll be safe anyway. Jake using a lot of the limits now, so let's plays. Night Fever currently P17, his teammate Lewis in P6. He needs to get up the order, and otherwise he's going to be out. Quasi's retired, Harvey's retired, they're all retiring in the pits, they all think they're safe. Really. But Night Fever, the only one that looks to be really contesting this, but Harvey is ahead of him. Harvey hasn't set a lap yet after that big spin earlier into the wall. But round the sweeper, Harvey goes. Not too bad. Using a lot of curb. That's the curb he spun at earlier. Through the last turn. A little bit wide. Using all the curb he can. Coming up towards the second last corner. Does that very nicely. Rounds it off nice. So an absolutely incredible pole. 29.5. That was an incredible lap. Back now to Night Fever, he's just finished his lap, and that's going to mean that he's out. The two Mercedeses are both out of this session, with Night Fever out as well. That is going to be the end of Q1 here in France. I don't actually know who's out, because if there's 18, I don't know how many people go out. I think it might be up to Matty. I'm not too sure. It might just be the top 15 as usual. If it is the top 15, Harvey's just made it. If it's the bottom 4 that are going out, Matty has survived by a 1,000th of a second. But we'll find out now. I think Matty goes through, Harvey goes through, the bottom 3 go out, the top 15 going into Q2. After that, Harvey with an incredible lap. Didn't look too quick after that spin at the 5th last turn, I believe. Yeah, he didn't look too quick. It was an unlucky spin. He put it straight into the wall. But he then recovered from it very well and was putting a cracking lap to put it pole in Q1. Right, into Q2 we go. Harvey first in the first session, Hype second. Lewis, his championship rival, back in 6th after only setting 1 lap. It's a very big blow for Ferrari in Q1 though. Lewis's teammate is out of Q1, so that's not going to be good for Ferrari in the Constructors. Both Red Bulls through, Plays and Hypes, both looking quick here. And you never know, Haas might come back in the Constructors, but at the moment it looks to be the battle between Ferrari and Red Bull. Right, into Q2 we go. Lewis on his outlap. Not really much to report here currently. Right. Everybody in the chat, I want to see your race predictions for today. Round 10, France, Tier 1. Going to be a good race, hopefully. Going to be a good... it's going to be a big race in the championship for Ferrari and Red Bull, and Lewis and Hypes. Right, Lewis starts his lap. See what he can do here. Needs to get into that top 10. Imagine he will though, Lewis just looks quick. In sector 1, he's got a bollard stuck underneath his front left tyre. A bit awkward from there. Well, a bold prediction with from Harvey for Harvey to spin. Right, anyway. Lewis rounds off the first sector nice and cleanly. Onto the DRS straight, goes up towards the chicane. Looks like a decent lap so far, and not anything special. Pretty decent, pretty clean. Into the chicane he goes. Nice through the first part, good through the second. Can he get the exit right? Yes he can. Decent exit out. As they go up towards the full out throttle corner. Cuba's just started his lap. We'll cut to him in a minute once Lewis has finished his. Round the full throttle right corner he goes, into the sweeper, slows it down nice, using a lot of the track, nice and easy in, onto the curb, wide on the entry, tightens up at the exit though, little bit of a rear end stepping out, still look like a decent lap though, doesn't get that to perfection, still not bad though, through the last corner, not a great last corner at all really from Lewis, but onto the straight he goes, across the line, he's going to back out. Lewis, that's 32 because of that lap, but... Lemon sets a 30.4 on the mediums. Not a bad lap on the mediums, considering what the times were in the first part of qualifying. Matty goes slower than him on a set of softs. But Cuba, into the last 2 corners he goes. Doesn't get that to perfection. Round the last corner. Does that nice. Weaves it in nice. On the exit. All clean. Across the line he goes. Sets a 29.9 in the Aston Martin, quicker than Lemons, quicker than Matty, and most importantly, quicker than Lewis. But Lewis is going to have to come in, he's going to have to go again. It's all going to rely on his second run. Right. Leave Hype's on a lap. Our championship leader on the mediums. He's going to try get through on those mediums. I mean, with the pace that Lemons has showed on the mediums, I'm going to assume that Hype's can go quicker. Onto the DRS straight he goes though. Across the line. Goes 5th. 30.9. Nowhere near as quick as Lemons, who's on the mediums as well. 4.5 tenths off. But I think he might go for another lap again. Not too sure. Nanj puts at P5 on the mediums. 30.6. Lewis coming in. He's going to probably slap on maybe another set of mediums. I can imagine doesn't really want to waste softs. Wants to probably have 2 sets for Q3, the one that all matters. But Cuba currently your pole sitter in Q2 with 29.9. Lemons and Radius are not too far behind on the mediums. 4 tenths behind on the mediums is pretty decent considering. Is Hype's on a lap though? I'm not actually too sure. He might just be on an in lap, but we'll watch him anyway because there's nobody else to watch currently. Round the fast right-hander he goes, going towards the sweeper. Nice and easy through there. Goes a little bit wide, uses all the track he can. Onto the curb. Wide in, tightens up on the exit. Very good from him. And towards the second last corner now. Leaves it in nice, doesn't hit the apex. A little bit wider. Into the last corner. Can he improve on his lap? Not too sure. Across the line he goes. 30.672. My bad. I completely forgot about this. I actually cannot lie to you. Anyway, we'll ignore that. Just ignore the fact that I completely forgot any of that. But on a lap is Mint Elephant, not Mint Elephant, sorry, he's still in the pits. Plays on the softs, Quirty on the mediums, Pre on the mediums, Jake on the softs, they're all out. Harvey as well on the mediums, he's one to look out for. Topped qualifying 1. But I'm assuming he's just on an out lap, it looks pretty slow so far. Jake looks to be on a natural lap though. He's coming round the last 4 turns. Wide on that, tightens up on the exit though. Coming down towards the second last corner. Gets that quite nice actually. Last corner now. On the exit, decent. DRS open. Across the line, where can he put it? Puts it third with a 30.2. Plays sets a 30 flat, which I did not see. Quirty, he's going through the last sector now. Second last corner. Does that very nicely considering he's on the mediums. Around the last corner he goes. Gets the rotation perfect. On the exit, what can he set? 29. He's going to set a 30.9. Not a great lap. He's actually the slowest of people who've actually set a proper lap because obviously Lewis hasn't. But Lewis, second in the championship now. He's about to go out for his lap. Cut to him when Pre goes across the line. Pre sets 30.8. Harvey, he's on an out lap 2. Trying to waste the fuel, don't blame him. But now we're going to go to Lewis. Lewis down 2.3 tenths on his last time through the first sector. Still going to go for a lap though. DRS open, down the straight. Towards the chicane. Not bad through the chicane actually. Round the fast corner he goes towards the sweeper. Exiting nicely. Using all the track he can. I didn't actually see his time through sector 2. I was just messaging something on Discord, my bad. But through the fourth last corner. Looks to have be on a decent lap. I'm not too sure though. He's obviously going to gain time in these last two corners because that's where he fell last lap. Round the last corner he goes, maybe takes it a little bit too slow. He's in second gear there compared to what other drivers were taking it in third gear. But across the line he goes, he only goes 9th. This is not looking good for Lewis. He looks to be in a position where he's not going to make it out of Q1. Second in the championship. If he goes out of Q1 here, I can imagine that's not going to be great for him. Hypes doesn't look in the safe positions either. Lewis now P10. He is in the danger zone. Hypes doesn't look safe either. He's also in the danger zone, but Hypes has enough time to go up onto a set of soft compound tyres if he needs. Compared to where Lewis is going to have to get back to the pits quick if he wants to make it through this session. Right, Elephant on a lap, yet to set a lap. Softy goes. He's just on that lap, my bad. But something I did not notice, Harvey has put it second on a set of mediums. Somebody only a 10th off pole in Q2 on a set of mediums. Hello, Tom. Yeah, not too bad. You? Anyway, rounding the last corner is Harvey, I believe. He's about to go out onto his first lap. Wait, there's two Harveys. How am I going to do this? Okay, alright, well, I'll just try to work out throughout the race. Anyway, Harvey, down into turn 1 he goes. On a set of mediums, looking to get through in Q1. Turns on him. Very nice. Gets the station right. Can he goes a little bit in? It's not too bad. He sets a purple sector 1. This looks like a good lap. He has a bit of a moment on the way out of sector 2. But that's unlucky, Tom. Wish you the best of luck for the race. Anyway, Harvey going down the DRS straight towards the chicane. He had purple sector 1, remember, so this could be a very good lap. Decent through the chicane, good exit, good rotation as well. Fair enough, Tom. Don't blame you. It's the end of the world. I'm sure you'll come back in the race. Anyway, Harvey through the sweeper, down towards the 4th last corner, wide on the entry, tight on the exit. This looks to be a very tidy lap from Harvey. Might slap it on pole here, you never know. But put it this way, I can imagine that he's definitely going to get through with that lap. Rounding the last corner, second gear, gets on the exit, nice. DRS open, across the line where he's going to go. It's not going to be the fastest lap, he's only going to put it 9th. After that first sector, Lewis is out of Q2. Trust me, Tom, you'll do well in the race. Lewis has a big upset. Lewis tried to get through on the mediums, but went out a little bit too late, and he's costed because of that. Mint Elephant, he goes second with a 30 flat. Decent lap from him. Seems to be pretty happy with that. It's good for him. Harvey, he's in the danger zone. But can Nanj is on into his lap. Can he get out of the bottom 5? He definitely wants to make it through. He showed good pace in Q1. See if he can make it out of Q2. Takes it goes quite early on the inside there. On the exit, using as much of the track as he can. Out the first sector. Purple first sector for Nanj. Looking to be a quick lap so far, but same thing happened with Harvey, and look where he is now, he's 10th. But he was on a set of mediums, and he could not keep that lap consistent. Can Nanj keep his lap consistent? Through the chicane, nice entry, good rotation through the exit. Uses all the curb he can on the exit out. This looks to be a very good lap so far, and it's a purple sector 2 as well for Nanj. This is an incredible lap. This is definitely going to put him pole if he can keep this up throughout the last sector. Quercy puts it first in the Haas at 29.821. But I think Nanj will beat that. He's looked incredibly quick. Tight on the exit. He's looking good. Can't get the slipstream. Round the second last corner. Decent. Through the last corner. Good rotation, touches the curb. Don't really want to do that in the last corner. Put it this way, he's definitely going to get through. Brilliant lap this is. Puts it pole, you knew that was coming. What a lap, 29.4. It's the best lap throughout both sessions so far. That is a great lap from Nanj. I think somebody else just put it pole, I'm not too sure. Over Nanj? Did I miss that? I don't know. I might just be blind. But Lewis out of Q2. That is a big blow for the Ferrari team. In the constructors and in the drivers. Yes, I was right. Hypes put it at first at 29.3. Good lap from him. So going through is Hypes, Nanj, QWERTY, Pre, Cuba, Mint Elephant, Harvey, Plays, Jake and Lemons. Going out, Radius, Matty, Harvey Allen, Oral Hitman, and the biggest upset is Lewis in P14. Tom, what's your gamer tag? I don't, obviously this is my first time commentating, so I don't actually really know the league too well, but I've been doing my best to learn the league. But Tom, what's your gamer tag? Oh, well done. Decent lap. So what, you put it P7, I think? I don't know, I didn't remember that specifically. And it's wet going into Q3. I saw something on Discord about this, that it was going to be wet. So this is really going to spice it up. It's going to make it extremely interesting going into the race as well. Heard Cuba in Discord earlier, he said that if it was raining, he wouldn't put it on no traction, but if it was raining, he would put it on medium traction. So let's see how that affects Cuba, and let's just see how the rain affects everybody else. So I can imagine they're maybe putting on different setups for the rain. Not too sure. But Harvey decides to go out first. I think is that Hypes going out? Yeah, Hypes is going out as well. Lemons, Hypes, Lemons, and don't know. QWERTY are all going out. I think everybody's gonna try get out early, trying to get a lap in before the conditions get worse onto the wets. Oh, that's good for Tom. He's practiced on the rain, so possible pole lap. Expecting a lot from you here, Tom. See what you can get. I can imagine Cuba's sat in the pit lane right now, just changing his traction about, just seeing what's going on there. Right, well, these wet conditions are definitely going to spice up a little bit, but whereas the first person to go out for a lap will be Harvey. Obviously got an invalidated lap. He's obviously cut the corner to try and get around quicker. Doesn't want to get involved in any of the traffic. And is that Lemons? Is he trying? Is that I think Hypes is trying to get slipstream off Lemons, possibly. Not too sure now. He's backed off. But the first person who's going to be setting a lap will be Harvey, I imagine. Right, Harvey is starting his lap. Round the first turn he goes. Decent through that on the inters. Doesn't want to get on the exit too early. Doesn't want to risk getting a spin. Into that corner nicely. Takes a little bit too much curb there. Hasn't invalidated. He's obviously going to be purple through the first sector. He's the only person to be on the lap, but might as well say it. Purple through the first sector, Harvey goes. On the run up towards the chicane, decent through the chicane, especially considering it's wet. Harvey looking decent so far. A little bit wide through there, wants to tighten up on the exit. Does that quite well, but is that a spin for Lemons? He's into the wall. Don't know if he has damage. We will see. I can't really tell from this angle. I don't think he does have damage. I think he's escaped quite luckily, but Harvey is about to go across the line. Down the straight he goes. I'm not really sure what is a good lap round here in the wets, but he sets a 39.7, which, I don't know, when you say it sounds pretty good, but not too sure. Next across the line will be the two Red Bull boys. Plays has said he's practiced in the wet, so it's going to be interesting to see what he can do. Pipes across the line. Doesn't go first, sets a 40 flat, 3/10 down on Harvey. I said Harvey was one to watch out for. Looks very quick in Q1 and Q2, but Nanj goes fastest with a 39.5, which is Harvey's lap by about 2 and a bit tenths. Plays, he told me he'd practiced in the wet. I'm not too sure though. He sat there in P5. Another voice cracking didn't happen. Anyway, Cuba, round the last corner he goes, takes a little bit curb on the exit. What can he do as he goes across the line? Only just beats Mint Elephants. That's a 40.6. That's the slowest of the 40 and 39s. But Lemons is in the pits. Obviously, I think he may or may not have picked up a little bit of damage from that spin. Jake, not sure what he's doing, but I don't question it. But Harvey, don't know if he's on another lap or not. But he's going around the second last corner. A little bit too much curb, that's invalidated. Unlucky for him, I don't know if it was a good lap or not. But let's talk about Hype's championship leader, his championship rival back in P14. So he really needs to get pole here. If he does, it'll be vital for the championship fight. Rounds the second last corner. Decent on the exit. Where's this going to put him? Currently has a 40 flat. Across the line he goes. Fastest with a 39.3. Expected from Pipes. He's a great driver. But can Nanj take that back? He can't. Only beats his time around about 300s. Next to go across the line is Pre. Pre beats Harvey, 39.5. And the next to come up is Cuba. I think he's invalidated though, so he's going to go for another lap after this. Harvey might even be on another lap. I know these inters, they last a while. Plus you get more ERS in the rain, but he's not, so it's fine. Cuba, he's going to go on to a lap now. See what he can do. Lemons as well, he's on his out lap after that spin earlier. But currently Hype's tops Q3. Good lap from him, he's beating Nanj by about 2, it's about 1.5 tenths. 1.7 tenths I think. But Cuba through the first sector. Round the last corner, the second last corner in the first sector. Through the last corner, taking it nice and slow. Doesn't want to push it too hard, doesn't want to risk spinning and putting it into a wall. But onto DRS straight, has no DRS obviously. Up towards the chicane. Actually not too bad into the chicane. Gets the curb, nice, good rotation. Doesn't use as much curb as I've seen the other drivers doing on the exit out. But Plays is about to cross the line. I don't know if he's on a lap or not, but let's see what he does as he crosses the line. Once straight he goes, across the line, beats it, but doesn't put him up in position. Now, can Cuba beat Plays' time and possibly put himself into the top 5? Don't forget that Lemons is also on a lap, but Cuba doesn't go for a lap, dives into the pits. Lemons, he's going to be on a lap next lap. Nothing really currently to report. Plays has a spin. It's in lap anyway, so it won't make a difference, but just interesting to see Plays spinning. He said he practiced in the wet, so let's see what he can do, see if he can get pole, possibly. But Harvey has looked very quick in Q1 and Q2 in the dry, but in the wet he slipped a little bit off the pace in comparison to Hype's, Pre and Nanj. But if he can improve enough, he might be able to get pole. I've backed him for pole since Q3, so... yeah, hopefully Tom, you can get a decent lap. You set a better lap, but wasn't good enough. Are you still out? Alright, this is your in lap, isn't it? Yeah. Right, okay. Michael with big up Nanj. Possibly Nanj for the win. You never know. Why is Lemons come back into the pit? Lemons is not going to have enough time to set a lap, and I don't think Jake is either. Unless they go out about now. Yeah, P5 is not bad, Tom, to be fair. I would take a P5 if I were you. But the four main people currently, Harvey, Pre, Nanj and Hypes, they are all on their out laps, and Harvey across the line. Is he going to go for a lap now, or is he just going to try to wear out his fuel? See, no, he's actually going for a lap through the first corner, not too bad. The second one doesn't want to get any track limits. Doesn't. Keeps it all validated, keeps it all clean as we go towards the fourth corner. Decent through there, using as much curb as he can. Very much, no, sorry, not very much. Lots of curb on the inside of turn 5. Then turn 6, very nice. Rounding out the last sector, it's a purple first sector from Harvey. Could be on for a pole lap. You never know. I said he's had good pace. And Lemons is behind him on his out lap. What difference? Hype's starting his lap too. Let's see how the first sector goes. Decent through the first sector. Question is, has Harvey got a purple sector 2? We're about to find out. Harvey has not set a purple sector 2, so purple sector 1, but the sector 2 wasn't as good. But let's see if Hypes, I missed it. I don't know if he's invalidated anyway, so it won't make a difference. Hype's gonna have to get around quick to get one lap at this. He should just get in a lap. But Harvey's purple through the first sector, green through the second. And Harvey with a half spin. Just touches the curb a little bit too much. Get one more. Gonna be max he can get is P4. I think Plays is just a little bit too late to get in a lap. What's the time now? Can't see because there's yellow flag sector 3. Round the last corner he goes. Decent, doesn't really need so much of a better lap. I don't think Nanj or Pre is going to be able to contest it. But Pre, through the second sector, doesn't get purple. And Nanj is invalidated, so Hypes is most likely going to get at least P2. Pre with a spin, he's screwed it all up. And I imagine, unless with Elephant or Quirty, an Elephant's in the wall. Don't know if you got that, it was a little split second, he'd been in the wall. The only person that's really going to be able to contest Hypes is Quirty if he's quick enough. But doesn't look quick enough, and it's a spin. Unlucky for Quirty, but Lemons is on a lap. A bit of a half spin. He's going to be lucky to even get a lap in at this point. It's actually going to put him in a good position. Around the fast right-hander he goes. Full throttle through there. Good for Tom, but don't get excited yet, Tom. Lemons is still on a lap. Might be P6, but P5 is still very good. Either way. Lemons rounds out the fourth corner. He takes it wide all the way round. Doesn't tighten up on the exit. Nanj behind him. Like if him. Take a little bit of a different view as we go around the second last corner. Into the last corner now. Decent through there actually. Don't know if he hit the curb or not. On the exit, where can Lemons put it? Hasn't set anything that's that great. That 46.1. Poor performance from Lemons. Quirty not great either. But your pole sitter is Hypes for the race. The champion has got pole, and his championship rival is back in P14. This is going to be a crucial race for the championship. Going to be a very interesting one too. Hopefully going to be an exciting one to see what goes on. Go on, Hypes, let's see some donuts. Hypes bloody spinning all over the place. But that's the end of Q1. Hypes gets pole with a 39.3 in the wet. Quite eventful seems through the wet conditions. Nanj sets a 39.553. Sitting in P2. Pretty unlucky, just about 200ths off Nanj with a 39.573. Harvey gets 4th after absolutely screwing his 6th, 7th. Well, yeah, Jake is on hot pace in Q1 and Q2. And he was on a quick lap, but he did screw up, so my money on Harvey personally. But Red Bull looking good. This is probably going to help them in the constructors a lot. There you go, they are the full qualifying results for Q3. Jake P10. Doesn't set a lap, don't know what Jake was doing. Might have had to go or something. But that's all over for qualifying, and into the race we go. I'm just going to get a quick drink of water because my voice is hurting. I'll be right back. I'm back. I want to see everybody's race predictions in the chat. It's going to be a good one. He's not looking too quick. Back in P14. And in first on pole, your pole sitter, Hypes. Your championship leader as well. Obviously, going to be a formation at the start, I'm going to assume. Yep. So, Tom has predicted that he's going to finish last. Interesting one. Andre is so fast. I tried brake it without braking system control, and I was 4/10 faster than on the lap I did. However, it's practice. Harry, who is Andre? Because I'm new here, so I don't really know anybody's names. But Michael predicting Nanj for P1. Interesting, interesting. Andre is Nanj. Wow. Got a lot of Nanj fans in here. Harry and Michael both think that he's going to win. Tom's prediction that he's going to come last. Interesting prediction from him, to be fair. Tyler says pre for P1. Interesting. My mind, he had great pace throughout Q1 and Q2. First Q1, second Q2. Q3 was on for pole as well, and he sort of buggered it up. Really, really good pace, so I'm going to definitely go Harvey. Harvey's on the mediums though, he might get a penalty for that. I don't know if you have to start on the same compound of tyres, I'm not too sure. But I think you do. See, for starting on those mediums though. That's going to ruin his chances in the races. Is Quasi on the mediums? No, he's on the mediums. Is on the mediums as well, and he's in P9, so... Oh wait, no, you can choose because you're on Inters, weren't you? My bad. Yeah, I just realised that. Inters. Right, they're all lining up. Lemons and Harvey on the mediums. Why this is coming again, I had this on earlier. Right. They're all lining up. Everybody's prediction is Nanj. My prediction is Harvey for the win, starting on the mediums. It's round 10 here in France, Tier 1. Let's see what's going to happen here. And it's lights out and away we go here. Round 10 at France, Tier 1. Hype's your championship leader into turn 1. And is that Nanj going to make a dive? Nanj backs out at the last minute. Hype's P1. A lot of moves going on behind us. Plays makes a position on Pre. Pre dropping back. Harvey makes a position into 3rd. Cuba drops all the way back to 8th from 6th. Not a great start from him. Radius looking to go around the outside of Cuba now. Goes down the inside of him at turn 5, I believe that is. Into turn 6, I think. Holds him on the inside. Decent. Is that the Alfa Romeo? Jake comes through on him as well. Cuba just got absolutely swamped, starting P6 all the way back to P10. Really unlucky for him. Harvey manages to get up to P3 in the mediums. Good start from him. Plays with a good start as well. He's P4 currently. Pre hasn't had a great start. Dropped down to Cuba. Maybe starting to gain some positions back on Jake. It was a bit of a hectic start. We love it. Harvey defends the Jake cannot make it back. Down the straight we go. Hype's in the first lap. Obviously, he is in first position. Hype's already pulled 7/10 on Nanj. That is very interesting to see. Yes, bit of a... But I believe there's a gap already starting to create between 9th and 10th. No. Is it? No. Between 8th and 9th there's a 9/10 gap, but with... Oh, Radius, he's trying to get the switch back on Elephant. Keeps his nose in there. Getting on board with this. Trying to go round the outside. Elephant covers him off. Nearly collides. Radius is going to have slipstream. He's not going to deploy that much as the ERS. He's already down quite low. Way down to 58%. But your second, this man who is second in the championship is currently sat in P16. Really, really, really not good for Lewis. And his championship rival is up in first position, who's already pulled a second on Nanj. He's already out of Nanj's DRS range. Hypes has probably just got a warning there, I think. I didn't see it properly, but Hypes has had incredible pace so far. Harvey on the mediums, DRS front anyway. They'll probably really to report as we start lap 3 Hype's across the line, 33 flat. Nobody's going to be able to get anywhere near that. But it's the Alfa Romeo of Jake. He's got his nose in. He's alongside with Harvey. Going to probably be a simple dive down his tunnel. Can Harvey defend him around the outside? No. Harvey backs out, tries to go for a switchback. Doesn't really work. Harvey gets a better exit. Can he go down the inside of Jake going into turn 4? Can. Jake trying to get the switchback. Go for a double switchback. Not going to work. Harvey defends incredibly well. Covers it off really well. Good defending from Harvey. Oh god, I can't speak. Jake taking the track limits warning though, I think. Looks like it's going to be a good battle though between Harvey and Cuba. But DRS straight. Mint going for a move on his teammate QWERTY. The Hasses have just dropped back from the front 5. Front 5 would look to be on another pace this weekend. Now just about has DRS on Hypes, I think. But in the first 3 laps, it's been pretty hectic so far. Love that camera angle as they go around the sweeper. All of them slowly come past. Oh, that's QWERTY on the inside of his teammate, and Radius is now making a move on Elephant. Elephant holds it down the inside. QWERTY's going to have to go. Radius is going to have to go the long way round. I mean, is that what's happened to Elephant now? He's gone completely off, and Harvey's got a free position because of that. But I'm going to assume that is. Oh, that's Radius. Oh, sorry, Radius. Oh, God, I can't get them all at once. Radius past QWERTY. Cuba's now alongside with QWERTY as well. QWERTY's just got absolutely swamped in those last 2 corners. Cuba, nice simple overtake. Let's get rest straight. I don't know what's happened to Jake. He's fallen back about 3 positions since I last saw him. Not really much to report at the front apart from Harvey closing up to Nanj. He's probably going to make the move on this straight. Considering Harvey's on the mediums, his pace is absolutely incredible. Comparison to the soft runners around him. Plays his full lap as DRS. Free just about has plays DRS though. And that's a simple overtake. Harvey goes down the inside. Doesn't really need to defend. Nan's never going to make a stupid dive. And Hypes already has a penalty. That is going to be a curveball at the end of the race. 3-second time penalty. He's been looked quick so far this race. But 4 laps in already a 3-second time penalty. If he keeps that up, he's going to get disqualified. Level, but it's going to be a Massey, I think. No, it's just him going slow through the turns. Aligned, but there's a huge gap already between Radius and the front 5. Front 5 just on another level. They're just so quick. I think is that Cuba though. I think Cuba's spun. Yes, he has. Just got back onto the road ahead of Lewis. Lewis second in the championship and he's dead last. What's going on for him? But Harvey, I said he was on for the win, and he is looking absolutely rapid. He's on the mediums and he's so much quicker than everybody around him on the softs. He's just gone and set the fastest lap. He looks incredibly quick. I had my money on him since the start. Nanj 7/10 back, just chilling, just trying to maybe get in the action here a little bit later. But interesting to see that the current championship leader is first, and the guy who's trying to battle him for second is last in the championship. So that is very, very, very interesting. But Plays and Pre having a little battle in the chicane, side by side. Pre squeezes Plays, doesn't really give him much room. Both deploying ERS, I can imagine. Plays is already down to 20% ERS, sorry. Backs out, lets Pre have the position. Matty making a move on Brave, I believe, yes. Love isn't level yet, yeah? That's what I said. I backed him since the start. He's just looked absolutely incredible. Throughout Q1, throughout Q2. Looks so, so quick. And now look at him, he's closing up to Hypes so much. And he's on mediums as well. He's going to have a look around the outside. Hypes is that slow. But Nanj dives into the pit on lap 5. He might have wing damage. Either that or it's just a really, really bold strategy he's going for. Possibly a 2-stop. It's quite interesting to see. Jake with a 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. Just not gone to plan for him this weekend in Q3. Then it's time, sorry, started 10. Now he's got a 5-second time penalty. It's all going wrong for him. But Harvey still trying to make the move on Hypes. He's been all over him the last couple laps. And on lap 6, Harvey just he looks an absolute another level. He's so quick. Absolutely ridiculous, but he's going to have DRS, he's going to have ERS, he's going to have Slipstream, he has it all. If he had Rich Mix, it would be the absolute quad. But sadly, that got removed, but it is. But Harvey flies past Hypes, easy move to make. Covers the inside, no problem for him. Reeves having a small look at plays there. Radius has finally caught up to Pre and plays. We're battling, and Bacon Soda with a 3-second time penalty. Or track limits, I'm going to assume. But is that Knight letting Lewis pass? Yeah, I'm going to assume so. Lewis maybe finally starting to find some pace, but he's still P14. He's going to have to hope for a miracle to be able to get back into this race. Because currently, if I do this, and I do it by the leader, currently Lewis is sat 15 seconds behind championship. But anyway, because Hypes comes into the pits, no penalty good for him. I'm going to assume he's possibly going to set him. Assuming there's going to be a lot of 2 stops today. I'm not really sure on the strategy around here. I don't really know about it really. But 3-second time penalties, all for Bacon Soda, Hypes, Night Fever, and a 5-second for Jake. Bacon Soda, I was trying to say, has had an incredible start. 11 positions gained. And Harvey Allen's had a great start as well. 8 positions gained for him on the mediums. Radius as well, another 8 positions. Obviously, Nanj and Hypes don't look too good because they pit and a few bits on the spin. But, just want to hats off to Radius and Radius, Harvey and Bacon. Made up some good positions at the start. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know. Going to the end. I don't know, it might be a 2-stop strategy here. Quite aggressive 2-stop strategy. Cuba's been spun again though, it's all going wrong for him. He tried to make a stupid move on Night Fever into the chicane, and he spun it again. He's gonna let Hypes and Nanj go past, it's all gone for him. It's absolutely buggered. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, soft, medium, soft, but I'm not sure. It's definitely an aggressive strategy for Nanj and Hypes. But Nanj, I have only just realised, actually managed to get Hype, so effectively, if everybody else pits, Nanj is the current leader, apart from Harvey. But, Plays and QWERTY both have 5-second time limits of speeding the pit lane. It's unlucky for them, very much they can do. Check penalties, right, there we go. 5-second penalties all for Jake, QWERTY and Plays. I imagine there'll be plenty of those pit stops. Tom, clearly not happy about that. Tom, what's your strategy? Why pitting the mediums to the end? Or are you going for a 2-stop? Would you be caring to tell us? Nah, he's out the pit lane. Assuming he's not going to be telling us now. But, I don't know. If it's a 2-stop, then it's going to be extremely aggressive. I don't know, we'll see. Harvey is just on another level today. He's already pulled 7 seconds. Just think about that in reality. Absolutely incredible from Harvey's. Should be an easy win from this weekend, unless there's a safety car or something. I believe behind us a battle between Hitman and Elephant. It's not a battle really, but these three in a bit of a train. Bacon Soda, Hitman and Elephant. Hitman had a small look down Soda's inside there, so it went a little bit wide through the sweeper. Hitman doesn't want to make anything risky though, don't win his race or anything. The Mercedes and the AlphaTauri and Matty and I don't know how to say his name. Trying to get past Lemons, but they can't. Well, not really much they can do. Up ahead, the battle for P4 continues. Hitman having a look down the inside of Bacon, just a little bit too late, just can't get Bacon Soda. And up behind, what he's really doing really. But Hitman, he might have a look down, it would be a risky dive if he did. Just trying to take it a little bit slow. I'm going to let Soda go ahead a little bit. Coming out the first sector, Bacon Soda, that might be a warning. Again, Bacon Soda likes to push track limits here, but DRS, ERS and Slipstream for Hitman. Is it going to be enough to fly past Bacon Soda? Yes it is. Is Bacon Soda going to try and contest it? No, he's not. Let's Straight past Bacon Soda. Hitman goes. Hitman upper position into current P4. Lewis now finally into the points. But, as I said, he's going to need a miracle to get back into this race, really. So let me just work out the maths here. So, we're doing it by leader. Lewis is 17 seconds behind Harvey, which may I say was 15 seconds 3 laps ago. So he's already pulled 2 seconds 3 laps. Again, Harvey's pace himself, but Hypes is 22 seconds. Hypes has already pit, but at lap 10 on the mediums. That is a very interesting. Might have damage that I have not seen. I'm assuming he's going to pit hards to the end, but that is a very, very, very risky strategy considering where he currently is in the race. He's going to go to hards. It's very, very interesting. I'm not going to lie. No, but plays. He's out. Plays. I think this is for effective P5 or 4. Not sure. But again, Harvey's pulled another second of radius within the space of a whole lap. Harvey is just, his pace this weekend has been another level. But enough about him. Hitman has finally got to Bacon Soda. Sorry, the other way around. Wait, no. Anyway, CDL has managed to take a time penalty for extending track limits. As we know, France is for the amount of track limits that goes on there, so it's, you know, it's expected. France is a very, very hard track to navigate with the track limits. But not really much to report currently, apart from the fact that Harvey is just pulling from radius every single second. The battle for effective P4 or 5, I'm not sure which one it is still going on between Pre and Plays. Just sat there on their own, a little bit behind Hypes and Anju, and battling for effective P2, I believe. But there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. Something's gone on. There then. Sure, but trying to get past Nanj. Nanj has managed to get him. I don't know when, but Hypes is going to try and get past Nanj. He's got slipstream. Is he going to make a dive? No, he's not. He had a look at it. He was thinking about it in his head. Against it. He's going to wait for that DRS straight. Smart decision from Hypes. But it wasn't such a smart decision to get to the medium so early. I don't know if he's doing it too soon. But I guess we'll find out. DRS deployed. He's not deploying any DRS, but he has slipstream. It's going to be an easy. But I know he's made it a little bit too late. If he used DRS, he was going to get that. But Nanj, does he hold it down the inside? Yes, he does. Nanj is going to continue holding it around the outside. He gets a little bit squeezed inside as they go up towards the fast out right-hander. Hypes currently has the lead. Nanj trying to look at switch back. He has more speed. Nanj is going to have a look down his inside. Backs off though, falls against it. But Nanj is still down his inside. They've been side by side for about seven corners now if it goes up. It's a little bit dirty from Hypes. Goes a little bit wide on the entry. 6 corners of side by side. I doubt it will make a difference. I'm assuming that he's a little bit too far back. Gonna have a little bit of dust on the sides. Fair enough. I'm just deciding against it. But the top 7, all on the hards and the mediums. They are been on the medium. The only person who was on the mediums who decided to pick was Lewis, which is interesting. I don't know what these lot are going to try to do. I'm going to assume they're going to start feeding into the pit lane sooner rather than later to get to those hards. But you never know. I've seen somebody try to stretch the mediums to that 20 soft. You never know, that might be a possible strategy option, but very, very risky. But Harvey, with his pace currently, I think it's possible. But none of that matters currently because Nanj is on the back of the pipes, I believe, still. So he is on the back of the pipes. Soda and Hitman still battling it away. Current P4. Jake has got another penalty. Jake, don't know what's happened to him, but Nanj just a little bit too far back from the pipes to be able to get him around it. Not really going to make any interesting moves to report. Apart from that, Harvey, our race leader, has pit. It's going to be interesting to see where he comes out. He goes onto a set of softs. Softs? Is he crazy? Surely he's not going to do 14 seconds softs. Surely that's a mistake, right? But is he going to come out ahead of Hypes? By side, Harvey. He's not going to get him. Hypes managed to get it. Harvey with the switchback, he just can't get it. Harvey on the softs isn't trying to get past. That is very risky from Harvey on the softs. I mean, I don't know. I think but plays, he's got 3 second time penalty and 8 seconds of current penalties. Jake has left. I don't know what's happened to him. I think he's in the wall. Where's he retired? I think he retired in the pit lane. I don't know. But this battle for the top 3 is really going on. Harvey gets past him. Sorry you didn't see that. There was a simple overtake on the DRS straight. And now Nanj is going to have a look at Hypes as well. Hypes has just been absolutely swamped on the straight. 2 possessions in the space of 1 straight. Really, really not good for him. Percy with 3 seconds time. Well, Radius is the current leader. I don't know when they're all going to hit. I'm so confused why Harvey's gone into those softs. He's surely not that last 14 laps. Surely. Must be going soft. He might do these for me. Laps, maybe 7 laps to lap 20 and then pit again for softs. But that would be interesting. Soda, 5 second time penalty for exceeding track limits. 5 seconds for exceeding track limits. Oh, I'm assuming it was actually speed of the pit lane. Okay, doesn't make any sense. But Harvey's already pulled a whole second on the man. Look, yes, he has. Harvey is looking rapid as anything on these softs, but 14 laps on the softs. Surely, I just don't understand. But rave on those 14 lap old hards now. Harvey just goes past them. But front 3 still on those 13 lap old soft medium, so I'm assuming they're going to stop pitting lap. And the bottom 7, apart from Croatia, all on cars to the end. Not really much to report currently. All I can say is we've hit the halfway mark of this French P. Round 10 of Tier 1. Really just tuning in. Currently, Hypes is in the championship. A gap because Lewis has absolutely bottomed it back in P12. Bold qualifying, he went out a little bit too late and it screwed him up. He's just. But Harvey with the first up of the race, that was expected. 32 flat on the softs. Oh, pre and plays. Pre just gets past plays and straight DRS move, nothing really too impressive. But Hype still on the back of Nanj. Pretty unlucky for Hypes actually, because Nanj is going to get the DRS off CDL. Really, CDL should just be letting them pass, but I guess technically it's fine for the track position. But pretty pointless. Nanj gets the easy overtake. The question is, yeah, CDL lets him go. Good decision from him, doesn't want to get up or in a fight there losing time. But Harvey Allen and still on those mediums, assume they're going to pick the soft about lap 17. But I don't know, interesting to see. Hypes gets the overspeed on Nanj. Nanj dives to the inside. Hypes is going to have a look at the switchback. Oh, that is a great move on the inside. That is an absolutely lovely move on Nanj. Nanj has just been absolutely done. Move from Hypes straight past him. Peaceful switchback to be fair. Now going around the second last corner. Nanj going to get his DRS here. He's probably going to make the move straight back. So it's fun while it lasted from Hypes. Actually, I think Nanj is a little bit too far back. Yeah, he's not going to have enough time. Cuba with a 10 speed. What an animal, Cuba. spun twice. In time coming to the corner climb. What is going on, Cuba? Assuming he's going to go to the pit lane to retire. It's just not been his race, has it? But Harvey and Hitman are that older Williams. So if you look at the time, currently, I think if they pit, they would come out about 12:30. But there's Harvey, go straight. Hitman. Right. Now, Harvey has to do is Harvey. I was going to make that joke or something. But, yellow flag is secondary, that's Cuba. He's given up. Is he in a wall? I don't know. No, he's gone into the pits. He's retired. He's given up on this race. Pretty been lucky for him. He got into Q3, qualified about P7 and the 2 spins. It's just really not been his day. But good to see there's been some clean racing going on. Plays and Preece still battling out. Plays, he's going to have a look down the inside. He makes contact with Preece's back right tyre. Lucky to not make an incident there, but still make contact. Plays just draining out his ERS. So is Preece. Harvey sets the new fastest lap. It's a 1:31. Look at his pace. He's already caught up to Harvey within the space of 1 lap. Harvey was 2 seconds ahead, remember. And I'm going to assume that Harvey Allen is going to have to let Harvey last. Really. There's no point in holding Harvey up. He's a mad one on those softs. But Harvey really is holding him up here. Harvey should have. DRS was a shame. Matty with a 3-second time penalty. I really think that insane. And Lewis is pit. I don't know what's happened to Lewis. But that has completely ruined his chance. I think he's got wing damage, that's it. Lewis has absolutely ruined his chance of making a comeback in this race, but that he was going to anyway, really. It's just been a poor performance from him. Not good, not good, not good. To report apart from this current battle. Blaze and Pre been going at it since the very start. Oh, and Harvey. Oh yeah, I thought something had happened to him there. I was getting worried, but it was just the other Harvey getting in. Well, confused. I thought Harvey had a bit of a spin. That would have been very unlucky. Yep, Harvey and Hitman, they're both going to pit to the softs as well. I expected, but Nanj, he's pit. He's going for the 2-stop. That could be extremely risky in the long run. No. No. And may or may not have just bottled his chances of getting a podium here. He's what? Let's work the maths out. He's 29 seconds back from Harvey. And he's what? 16 seconds behind Radius of his P3. I doubt who Radius, may I add, is on 3-lap old softs. I doubt Nanj is going to catch him. That is very risky for him. I don't know what Hypes is going to do either, because them mediums are not going to last to the end. He's going to have to pit sooner rather than later. Harvey Allen the softs gets past Lemons. I would assume it's just easy, straight overtake. Special. Nanj, 15 seconds behind his teammate. It's a risky call from him, but I don't know what Hypes is doing. He's close to the end on those. I don't know actually. It's going to be close if he manages to. Very far back though. Slowed on him, sorry, Nanj. Brain's gone. Matty, got DRS and Lemons. Let's get past him. Right, I don't know where's Pre gone? Pre has pit to mediums. I wonder where he gone. He's been having a battle with Plays and Mint since about the start actually. But Mint, he's gonna have slipstream, he's gonna have ERS. Plays goes left and right. He's trying to just not let him in slipstream. Flying past him with ERS. Not really as much as overtake. It's the most common overtake round France. Now Matty's looking to do the same on Lemons. Can't I just never too far out. Can't really make that. But I think Harvey, Allen, Radius and Hitman have made a great strategy call. The medium to soft really paid out for them. I could not lie. Harvey's done a great job. He might even get P5 because on those softs it's going to be a lot quicker. Radius dives into the pits on the softs. He might have wings. And Harvey also pissed. Harvey, your expected race leaders pit onto another set of softs. He should have stretched those to the end. I don't know. I think he realises that Hypes has to make another pit stop though. I think everybody else actually has to make another pit stop. So I don't know. I think Harvey should be okay. Harvey, Allen and Hitman though, I think they've made the best stress considering where they were. But thanks Harvey, I think you're right. I don't know, unless Hypes tries to stretch those mediums for another 7 laps, it would be an extremely risky strategy, but it may pay off. He's 12 seconds ahead of Harvey, and I doubt Harvey's going to catch 12 seconds 7 laps. And if he does, it will be absolutely incredible. Matty past Lemons, just on the straight, as usual. Taking the spot. Nange, he's bottled it though, he's back in P9. No, he might get past Lemons and Matty. Also be Hitman, but the highest I think he's going to get this race is going to be P6. That's if he can keep his pace. But Lemons and Matty ahead of them. There's a little bit of scrap, not really much between them. Harvey gets past Plays, so that was expected. Plays dives into the pits. Bit of a late decision, but he has to make the extra pit stop. And I think at this point, surely Hypes is going to the end because it would be pointless making the softs now because you don't really have enough time to really do anything on them. You surely have to stay on those mediums, and if he does, it'd be really risky. No, but put it this way, Mint Elephant is currently on the podium. Who would have predicted that? Mint Elephant, I think he qualified P8. So for him to be on the podium is very interesting. But he's going to have to pit anyway, so it won't make a difference. But Harvey Allen, I did not expect to be on the podium. I actually think he qualified outside the top 10, I believe. Not too sure. But Hypes leading this race. Lewis is out! Lewis has retired! I think he's just gone into the pits. That is Lewis's race over, and that is absolutely brilliant news. That's a safety car. Lewis, I think he spun it on the last straight. Maybe he's trying to sabotage Hypes. I don't know. That's just joking. That would be a bold assumption to make. But that is going to help out Hypes massively. He's going to pit under that safety car and he might actually come out ahead of Harvey. So Hypes got really lucky with his strategy. The question is he going to come out ahead of Harvey? Harvey has to go slow. I can just feel that he wants to go faster. An Elephant also pit. It's going to be perfect for him. Harvey Allen pitting. That's interesting. Didn't really need to. He could have kept track of the position. That's an interesting oversight. Interesting pit stop for him. Put it that way. But Harvey does come out ahead of Hypes. But Hypes on 2 laps. Pressure softs. And he's going to want to win this race. Hypes is ahead. So, let's check. Currently, Hypes is on 3 seconds penalties. Towards the end of this race, I think Harvey's definitely going to be on for the win. Even Harvey Hypes is in the same race. But as the championship stands, three and somebody both got penalties. Safety car. Plays. It's again at 5. Right, I'm going to assume safety car. Yep, safety car in the snap. That's what I was going to assume. Harvey leads the race. Hypes behind him with a 3-second penalty. Not looking good for Hypes. I cannot lie. I don't know if Hypes should even get a penalty here. Penalty? Podium. I think he should do though because CDL also has a penalty. But if Elephant manages to stay within 3 seconds, Elephant could be on for podium. But I don't know. See what's going to happen. Right, we go through the last sector, through the last 4 corners. Harvey is going to get us restarted here. Hypes behind him, followed by Radius, followed by CDL, by Mint Elephant, Harvey, Hitman, Matty, and a lot of people's favourite, then Nanj, then Bacon Soda. But on the restart we go. Harvey is slow, and he pulls away. Hypes gets a right restart. Great though, Harvey with a good restart. A lot of side by side behind. It's 3 wide going into turn 1. Plays with a big dive. I don't really know what happened there, but it's all going on ahead. And that's somebody with a spin. Lemons are spun. Who else spun? Nanj is spun. 5-second penalty for Nanj for colliding with Lemons. Didn't know what happened there. My bad for not catching it. Round the outside of Night Fever. Quality's going wide. I don't know what's going on, but put it this way, the front 5 have stayed the same. Nothing really to report up there. But Mint, he gets the drive on CDL. Should be an easy overtake. He's just going to deploy all his ERS. And Lemons is out. He's left, he's gone. Don't really blame him from that. But Elephant looks to be on for podium, but I didn't realise Hypes has done Harvey. I can imagine that Harvey's just going to be sat there thinking, just trying to stay within 3 seconds of Hypes, not going to push it too much. All he needs is to be in that 3 seconds. You can imagine Elephant is going to be looking for a podium as well. Imagine the race finish, Harvey, Radius, Elephant as your top 3. That'd be a pretty interesting one, but it's not how it is currently. It's currently Hypes from Harvey, from Radius, from Elephant. And is that Harvey Allen? He spun it. He had a great strategy. He's on a new set of softs. He looked like he could possibly gain positions. And he's absolutely screwed it. 3-way battle behind us though. Hypes is the fastest lap with a 30.546 in the Red Bull. Biggest question is Hypes going to have enough time to pull away from Harvey? How Harvey's pace has looked this weekend, I'm not too sure, but Hypes in these last laps does look very quick. But what I worry about is the fact that he's going to try push it too hard and get another penalty in doing so. And he needs to get out of Harvey's DRS ASAP, otherwise it's all going to be over for him. He has 3 laps to gain about 2 seconds. Nanj with the penalty, it's all gone to shambles for Nanj. A lot of people said that Nanj was their favourite, but Hitman and Bacon Soda side by side. Oh, CDL, sorry. Hitman, easy move. And the outside. Everybody on the soft compound of tyre. Some older than others. Rave CDL on a 7-lap old soft set. Harvey and Radius are on 5-lap old softs, and Hypes is on 3-lap old softs. Obviously they're not going to be that warm because of the safety car period, but still the 7 laps is still quite a long time considering circumstances. But Hypes is now 1.3 seconds ahead of Harvey, gained about 4 tenths in the second half of that lap. If he keeps it up in these last 2 laps, 4 tenths per, half a lap, he's going to gain 1.6 seconds. It's just going to be close. Put it this way, he's pulled out of Harvey's DRS, which is definitely a good thing for him. Yellow flag, sector 2. Bacon Soda goes round the outside of his teammate CDL on the straight. Easy overtake. Don't know what's happened in sector 2. Why's he may have spun? I'm not too sure. But up ahead, Harvey 1.2 seconds behind Hypes. At this rate, I just think Harvey is just going to get him. Hypes is pushing as hard as he can, I can see it. But Harvey's gained 2 tenths back on him. I think Harvey's going to have this one. I think it's going to be Harvey's to lose. Elephant, I don't think he's going to get a podium. I think the front 3. And Hypes has another penalty. He's on a 6-second penalty. I knew it. I knew he would push too hard. He's pushed too hard. He's tried to get out of Harvey's DRS. He's tried to get out of that 3-second mark. And now he's just made himself even worse. At this rate, Hypes will finish 5th. And Hypes may have just bottled himself 15 points. But Mint Elephant makes a move on Radius that I did not see. My bad. I'm too focused on learning about Hypes. But Radius on the back of Mint Elephant is going to look to want to get him back. Radius on the older, on the older tyres, 2 laps older than Elephant's. That's that turn a lot cleaner. He's going to have DRS on the straight. He's probably just going to get Elephant straight back. But we go on to the last lap. Hypes crosses the line for the last time this race. The question is, can he manage to scrape P4? He's going to need to pull 1.8 seconds this lap, at least. But I just don't think he's going to. I think that Hypes has absolutely bottled this. He's going to finish. He's going to finish P5. So what? He would have finished P2 because Mint Elephant and Radius are both outside that 3-second radius. So he would have finished P2. That would have got him what? 18 points? He's just lost himself 8 points in the championship. That could be costly. I'm not too sure yet. Don't really know at this stage, but never know. Could be costly. Anyway, Harvey now has DRS on Hypes actually, so but it won't really matter. Oh, Radius past Mint Elephant. Mint Elephant has to cut the turn there. They're side by side as they go round. It's 3 wide going into the fast section. This is going to be incredible. The battle for the last podium spot, and this incident. Oh, and Radius, how has he not spun round? He's got absolutely pinched in by the AlphaTauri and by Mint Elephant. And is that a penalty for Mint Elephant? Mint Elephant gets a 3-second penalty. So Radius is at least going to get P4 here, whatever. But the question is, can Radius get Hitman? That's really unlucky for him. Hitman's going to probably get a podium at this rate. Hypes comes across the last corner. He crosses the line. He's going to win the race. But he's not really. Harvey is your race winner here at France in Div 1. Hitman just can't get Elephant, but I don't know what's going to happen. Is Radius going to get P3? No, he's not. I don't know what's happened. Right, that is the end of Tier 1, Round 10 France. Harvey takes the win. Hitman gets 2nd, Radius 3rd. Hypes bottles, what, about an extra 3 points? So not that much in the end. Wait, no, it's an extra 6 points. So not as much as the 8 points that we thought it was going to be. But he still bottled some points there. that battle for P3 was incredible. Elephant, really unlucky, got squeezed in by the AlphaTauri and the, what is that, Alpine? No, the Williams. Unlucky for him. Good race though. Very, very good race. But QWERTY gonna go off the line. Finishes it all off. Poor race for him. Lemons, poor race for him as well. But what a race that was. That is Tier 1, Round 10 at France. Obviously we're going to be doing some interviews after the race as well for the top 3. Hypes will not be included in that actually. So, yeah, if you want to hear from Hypes, talk to him on Discord. Don't think he's going to be too happy with the 6-second penalty, but it's what it is. Oh, I skipped the... Oh, sorry. Right. Harvey wins. France, Hitman, and Radius are your front 3. Hypes comes in 4th after a 6-second penalty. Does get the extra point for the fastest lap, though. Mint Elephant in 5th after that unlucky incident at the end. 2 Mercedes... Oh, no, sorry, not 2 Mercedes. CDL put it 6th. Pre 7th, plays 8th. 9th, Matty. 10th, Night Fever, gaining an extra point for Ferrari in their constructors fight. Nanj, who was a lot of people's favourites, bottles it and comes P11. Harvey Allen, Bacon Soda, QWERTY, Lemons, and Lewis. And then obviously Cuba and Jake, but unlucky for them. But Lewis, who was 2nd in the championship, has dropped, what? I don't know, I think 15 points or something? 15 points, maybe 16 because the extra fastest lap. I'm not sure. Let me work out the maths. No, he's lost 13 points on Hypes in this championship fight. So interesting. Yeah. Were you on the podium, Hitman? Okay. Where'd you finish? What? P2? Okay. I need to invite Radius as well. And Harvey, congratulations on the win. I've backed you since the start. Trust me, watch the stream. I've backed you since the start.
I was watching it throughout the race.
Your Q1 and Q2 pace absolutely shocks me.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm going to mute Hitman for a minute, and I'm going to mute you as well, Harvey. Right. Talk to Radius first. Right, Radius, are you there?
Hello. Hello.
Did you finish P3? Am I correct?
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm not being stupid. Right, what do you have to say on that incident at the end with the Haas? Because, I don't know.
Yeah.
What was it like from your perspective?
Because I knew it was going to be a tense last lap because there was all 3 of us close to each other.
Yep.
And then I saw, I think it was one of the AlphaTauris go up my inside, and I'm like, 3 wide, this is not going to go well. And I knew it probably should have backed out of it. And I knew, and it didn't end well for me anyway. But
well,
in the
end, you still managed to get what, P3 out of it?
Yeah. So it's not too bad, but could have been better.
I guess. It was pretty interesting because, from my perspective, I was watching the Haas, and at first I thought it was the AlphaTauri's fault because I'm thinking, why are you making it 3 wide there? Interesting place to make it. And then I think maybe the Haas should have backed out. I didn't really think it was your fault, to be honest.
I was just
It's
kind of sandwiched in the middle
move
of
from you.
both of them.
Yeah.
I couldn't really do anything.
It was interesting from my perspective. Anyway.
I just played ping pong with a Haas and an AlphaTauri. I just kept bouncing back from the two.
Yeah. It was, yeah. Anyway, are you happy with the podium?
I'm happy with the podium, yeah. I might be able to get more, but oh well, it's a podium at the end of the day.
Still very good. Can you run me through your strategy? Because I did not catch anybody's strategy today. There was people going for 1 stops, and then there was other people trying to do 2 stops. I was so confused throughout the whole race.
I was planning to do a 1 stop, then I saw my tyres were already going off, and I still had like 8 laps left. I was like, this isn't going to work. So then I jumped back into the pits for a second. Was it second time? Yeah. And then, and knowing my luck, a safety car comes out, and I probably could have then pitted on that. If I stayed out, I then could have pitted in the safety car. But oh well, it happens.
Yeah, it was pretty unlucky. I saw most people going for a 1 stop at the start, and then towards the end, everybody switched to a 2 stop. I don't really know what else to ask you, so I'm going to ask you a possibly controversial question. Who are you backing to win the championship? Not like favourite, not like who you prefer, but who do you think will win it?
In what? This or actual?
Yeah, Tier 1.
I'm not sure, to be honest. It's going to be a close one, I know that. I don't really have favourites. I normally don't have favourites for anything. I just normally kind of... I don't know. It's just...
Fair enough.
It's a mix, sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I might as well ask you, who do you think is going to win the In Real Life F1?
Again, well, for that, I think it's the best man wins. Because
yeah, I would say the exact same.
They both, they both have their strengths in that track, and they both have their weaknesses in that track. So it's going to be close.
They can both be dirty at times as well, which I have seen in the season. But thank you very much for talking to me, Radius. Congratulations on your podium.
Thank you.
I will see you later.
See you.
Adios. Mr. Hitman, you're up next.
Yes.
Right. The big question. I've just asked Radius this at the start, but can I ask your perspective on the 3 wide incident on the last lap?
I just had to go for it, and the track goes far right as I possibly could, you know, on the curb, and
yeah,
I got a clip of it. I don't know if went into him and it made him spin or something, I don't know, or the Haas squeezed him into me and then he spun, so I don't know. Watch it from your perspective.
I was on board with the Haas. From my perspective, it looked like he tried to back out and he pretty much just got ping-ponged in between the Haas and the and you, obviously. Pretty basic question. How do you feel about the podium?
Couldn't have gone more. I think Harvey just easy win from the start, I think.
Yeah, ever since the back, if you watch the stream back, I backed him since the start. I saw a Q1 pace, and I was thinking, he looks bloody quick. Q2 comes out of nowhere, bloody gasses it. And then, not to mention the fact that in Q3, he was on for pole, and he did screw it up, but I had backed him. And then, another question, which I've asked Radius as well. Who do you think will win the Tier 1 championship this season? Between, obviously, Lewis and Hypes.
I think Hypes, yeah.
Fair
if
enough.
you can be more consistent.
I'd be thinking the same.
With the pens.
Yes, that's my...
That's what he's got fucked on this race.
That's my exact view as well. And I did ask Radius this as well. It's not really about the race, but who do you think will win the In Real Life F1?
I am a Max fan, so Max obviously.
Right, fair enough. I don't really have a view on it. I mean, I guess I'm English, so I've sort of got to support Lewis. But they both can be as dirty as each other, so yeah. But congratulations on your, what was it, P2?
Mm-hmm.
Was it P3?
P2.
Congratulations on P2 Hitman, and I will speak to you later.
Mm-hmm. See you later.
Adios. Mr. Harvey, the man himself, the man of the hour. Just want to congratulate you on what a drive.
Oh,
Absolutely incredible.
throat is dry.
It was. Oh, it was very, very good. Shame there wasn't no incredible overtakes, Harvey. I wanted to see some of this. Nah, just joking. Right, basic question. How do you feel about the win?
This long time coming. Like, pretty much DNF'd every single round until now.
Good for you then.
Yeah, long time running, but I'm good at France. I wasn't really expecting anything less.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I also asked the other two this. Who are you backing? Not like who's your like most friend. Which one of the two drivers do you think are going to win the championship?
Hey, got a long time. I'm last to first, mate. Come on. I think Hypes will probably win it. He's just last season he won it. He's just so consistent, and I think he'll do it.
Fair enough. What was? I want to ask about your Q3 lap. Were you on for pole? Because from my perspective, I thought you were on for pole. So, I'm not too sure now.
First lap, it was just sussing out the conditions. Didn't do a single lap in the wet. I mean, I did like 5 laps just before, just to. So I was just sussing out how bad it was in the wet. So first lap was a banker. It was a pretty good banker. And then second lap, I was up 4 tenths. And then there was one corner where I just missed the apex a bit, lost quite a bit, and then I invalidated. And then. So.
Yeah.
And then I went as fast as I could on my in lap, to get back out, and it's just too late. By the time I got onto my lap, like going into sector 3, I was just started pinning it down so much, so it's pointless.
Fair enough. What was going through your mind on the last couple laps? Because from my point of view, it was extremely intense. You dropped out of his DRS, and he was pushing as hard as he could, and then he got that 6-second penalty.
Yeah.
What were you thinking as soon as you got that penalty?
From the safety car restart, I was just there like, no, I'm leading. I'll do like a slowish restart. So I went halfway through, because normally you either go at the start or at the end. So I tried to catch everyone off guard, go halfway through, it worked, so I maintained the lead. And then I probably gave him up the position too easily. It was like literally the straight after the restart. And I was using my ERS, and then I turned it off halfway through because I was like, oh, I'll try and stick with him for a couple of laps. I probably should have just kept him behind until DRS and then just try and stay with him, but he pulled off DRS, but I wasn't really too fast because I knew he probably wasn't going to pull 3 seconds on me, no matter how.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, he's gained 4 tenths on you in half a lap, and I was thinking, even if he keeps this up, you'll just about get him.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, he's pushing so bad, he's going to get a penalty again.
Yeah, and also, like, the softs, they wear so quickly at the start, and then kind of, like, all, like, merge into one pace at the end when they're so worn. So I knew mine weren't going to get much worse, but his were going to get a lot worse. So I was like, I'll just let him go.
Right, my last question. Is this your first win in Tier 1?
No. No, it's not.
Right, okay. Well, I'm sort of new, so I
you did a
didn't really
great
know.
job. You did do a really good job.
Thanks, did my best. But, also, I just want to say, on the restart, I did not see anything that happened up front, because there was like 7 overtakes at the back, and then there was like 2 people who spun and stuff. It was going crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to say congratulations on your win, Harvey.
Thank you very much.
Don't know what else to say. What's a drive?
Thanks.
See you later.
Alright, have a good one.
Bye. That is, I guess the end of what? Let's say Div 1, round 10 at France. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, goodbye.